everyone, and welcome back to Cask 529. Coming at you solo tonight with a blind that Shona has set up for me. We hope everybody made it through the Christmas holiday healthy. We did not do so well. We made it actually through Christmas good, but then the bug hit me, then the bug hit Shona. I'm pretty good now. Shauna's close. We were hoping to do a show together, but we put this together just for me to do, and hopefully maybe tomorrow night we can do what we had planned on doing. We're going to do kind of our best of 2023. What Shona set up for me tonight is a blind, because when we were talking about our favorites of 2023, she was shocked at what I said my daily drinker had become, because as you guys know, it had been Bullet Orange. But we had broadened our range so much that I kind of had a couple others that jumped ahead of it. But so what she did was she set up a blind for me tonight, 4 different bourbons. No idea what they are. I see she does have the glasses numbered. So hopefully I'm consistent with what I'd said I liked before. So before we take up any more time, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with number 1 here. Colors all look to be the same. That one's sensing really sweet on the nose. Shauna's not even looking because she doesn't want to give me any hints. Lots of caramel on that one. A little bit of heat, but it's kind of a low key heat. Carries across the palate. Try that one more time. That was really good. Everybody get what they were looking for from Santa Claus this year? Hope so. That's got brown sugar, caramel. Kind of heavy on the brown sugar, I think. Didn't have near as much heat on that second taste. Let's move on to number 2. Not really getting much of anything on the nose on that one. It's really smooth. I don't really get any heat at all. It's a little bit sweet, but the nose didn't really indicate that to me. You guys can probably hear Rex chewing on his toy. We got rid of the hardwood floors that he can't walk on and make noise. Now he's chewing on his toy. He just wants to be heard. That's a really good smooth bourbon. There just isn't there isn't much to me on the nose, and as you guys know, I pretty much can only tell whether there's heat or sweet on the nose. But on the palate, it is a little bit sweet, but I don't get any heat out of it at all. Let's see what number 3 will hold for us. I do get a little bit of sweet on 3. Again, really smooth like 2 was. It's a little more heat than there was on 2. Oak, a little bit of oak on 3, I'm sorry. And that caramel's back in there. Have to try that again. It's really smooth again. I'm anxious to see what 2 and 3 are, because they're just so smooth. And I don't think it really has anything to do with the with me being sick for a couple days, because it wasn't really anything in my head. We'll see what 4 brings to us. Getting a little bit of heat on 4. Get a pretty heavy pepper flavor in there. Some char, definitely the oak. Not much on the sweet side. That one's more towards the heat side, but it's a mild heat. Just doesn't present a lot of sweet to me. It's kind of a creamy viscosity to it. Might have been a little bit, maybe like a vanilla flavor in there on that second little sip. Start back at 1. Again, it didn't really change much in the profile. It still has that heat as far as the undertone goes, but maybe a little more caramel as opposed to the brown sugar this time, where I felt like the brown sugar was pretty prevalent on the first one. Maybe even a little bit of maple syrup in there. Sweet on the nose. A little bit more heat on the palate on the second sip. They're all really good. They're all really good pours. And I would gladly drink any of them. I think I know which way I'm leaning as far as an order goes. Shona's probably hoping the Bullet Orange comes back to the top because she liked the fact that I liked that price point. She didn't like the price point I was leaning towards. 3 just doesn't present a lot to me. It's doesn't have really any heat on the nose. Very little heat on the palate. There's some sweet there, but it's really it's just so smooth. Maybe a little bit of maple in there, some caramel maybe. I would say 2 and 3 are definitely lower proof points. Let's see what 4's got this time. The heat, and again, it's not a bad heat. It's not like I'm drinking 133 proof Stag or anything like that. But I would say it's definitely a little higher proof than 2 and 3. It's definitely got some heat on the nose. It does have those sweet notes to it on the palate. I think if I were putting these in order for myself at this point, I would leave 1 where it's at. I would move 4 down to second place, and those are very close. It's hard for me to put 1 and 4, one ahead of the other, and then I'll have 2 and 3, and it's hard. Again, they're so equal. I have a hard time there also. So my final order is going to be 1, 4, 2, 3. Now we'll see if Shona will let us know what we've come up with.
You can grab them. Number 1 is exactly what you told me it would be. Horse Soldier.
Yeah, I've really taken a liking to this since the Veterans Show. This is 121.1 proof, barrel strength. Horse Soldier. It's 79 MSRP here at Ohio.
I think 79.
Right at the $80 right at the $80 price point. Excellent pour though. I mean, number 4.
Number 4 is Wild Turkey Rare Breed.
Wild Turkey Rare Breed. And I believe that's in the 49?
Horse Soldier is $89.99.
$89.99.
And that Rare Breed is $49.
$49 Rare Breed. And again, that is 116.8 proof.
And number 2
Yes.
is 1792 small batch.
Wow. 1792 small batch. Comes in at 93.7 proof. This is a great pour as well. I'm leaning more towards higher proofs, but if I'm not comparing that with higher proofs like I am tonight, I'm sure it does much better for me. $33.99.
And
Number 3.
your last place, number 3, was 4 Roses Small Batch Select.
Small Batch Select, which is the 6 bourbon blend. Small Batch Select, 4 roses, and that one comes in at 104 proof. So $59.99. So we have the most expensive, the Horse Soldier, at $89.99. These two kind of fall in the middle, and then sandwiching at the end was $59.99.
I didn't even put your bullet up there because
I didn't think I tasted the bullet.
those ones are the ones I've been seeing you
Yeah.
The one you picked really was.
And really, I really do enjoy this one, but I go to this one a lot because I know it's less expensive to replace. All great pours, and we've got some more exciting stuff coming up the first of the year that we've added to the collection that we haven't had on the show yet. But this is what I told her that my favorite daily was going to be for our favorites of 2023. So when we do that show, you'll know now that that's what that's going to be for me. That was a lot of fun. We haven't done one of these for, seems like forever since we've done a video. We keep saying we're going to get back on here more, and something keeps coming up. But if all goes well, we're back on tomorrow night with our favorites for 2023. We're going to do 3 bottles each, so we're going to have 6 bottles. And we talked about it. I don't remember. I don't think any of them double up for us. But that'll be an interesting lineup. So hopefully we'll get that show knocked out tomorrow evening, and then we'll hit the ground when the new year running. We haven't forgot. We still owe a bottle of Stag once we hit 500 subscribers. So we just need you guys all to hit the like, comment, subscribe button, most importantly. Tell your friends about us if they're into bourbon. And until tomorrow, hopefully, or until next time, to be safe, I hope you guys have a great night, and thanks for joining us, everyone.